morning once again to all of you. Honorable Chancellor Sir, Honorable Minister in charge of Department of Higher Education and School Education, Government of West Bengal. He was also supposed to join us after lunch today, but then he has some other preoccupations suddenly when cropped up, so he is not being able to come. Respected Dr. XXXIX, as a geographer, he has been the first Surveyor General of India. On those days when it used to be the army who used to actually control those responsibilities. The recipients of honorary degrees, we have with us Dr. V. Narayanan. All of us know him. He is the chairman of Indian Space Research Organization. Convocation, Professor Burdwan, who had been the former director of Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Convocation cardiac surgeon and innovative entrepreneur, Dr. Devi Prasad Shetty, the most renowned rheumatologist in Eastern India and a fellow of the Royal College of Physicians of Edinburgh, Dr. Shamashri Bandyopadhyay, who is now located in Apollo Multi-Specialty Hospitals in Kolkata. Registrar, Dean Arts, Dean Science, all members of the Board and Executive Council who could join us today in this August ceremony, learned members of the faculty, the distinguished guests, recipients of medals and degrees, my dear students, friends from the media, television, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and a moment of pride for me to address this August gathering on the occasion of the 39th Convocation of the University of Burdwan, which is being held with a gap after a gap of about 2 years, 2.5 years. And this is first convocation in my tenure as the Vice-Chancellor of this university after I took over on 27th of December 2024 as the Vice-Chancellor and took the helm of affairs of this university. As we conduct the 39th Convocation of the University of Burdwan, we also stand at the confluence of heritage and transformation, drawing strength from our glorious past and the courage to dream further. Convocation ceremonies are not only the end of years of hard work and perseverance, but they are a celebration of growth, learning, and the unbreakable human spirit. As we give degrees to our graduating students today, we also reaffirm our commitment to knowledge, inclusiveness, and changing society for the better. At the outset, let me pay my homage to those wise people who had the vision of starting this university. The University of Hon'ble was founded, all of us know, on June 15, 1960 by the West Bengal Act 29 in the year 1959. It started with 6 postgraduate departments and 30 affiliated colleges. We started out very humble and very small, but now we are one of the India's best and the largest universities today after Kolkata University. We have now 39 postgraduate departments, 74 affiliated colleges, and approximately 150,000 students. We are not only the second largest in West Bengal by size, but we are also one of the first when it comes to commitment to learning, generating new ideas, taking societal responsibility, and outreach activities. This year, after a gap of 9 years, we went through the National Assessment and Accreditation Council's NAC rigorous assessment process. Although we got a B++ grade with 2.83 CGPA, but we have applied for a review. The process has just started, and day before yesterday we submitted a PowerPoint to the review committee, which has been formed by NAC for the review of Burdwan University's the assessment and accreditation grade. And we will be presenting our appeal in the last week of August. That's what they implied, and that they have informed us. This August gathering will be happy to note that the NAC peer team, which visited us during 2nd, 3rd and 4th of June, have praised our commitment to quality education for all parts of the society, our open-mindedness, our large infrastructure. NAC explicitly acknowledged the university's commitment to inclusive and participatory governance. The peer team noted, I quote, the university has made sincere efforts for its academic and administrative progress. The university secured a very high score on the indicator reflecting its effective performance appraisal system, welfare measures, transparent execution of the career advancement scheme, and we have done career advancements of about 80 of our faculty members, all the officers, and also all our non-teaching colleagues. I am grateful to my colleagues that all statutory bodies for ensuring that our CAS implementation remain compliant, transparent, and empowering work hand in hand. Any modest achievement during this period is the result of teamwork only, policy support, and the shared aspiration of all stakeholders, and to see that the University of Burdwan thrives and evolves. And this will be one of my priority areas in my days ahead as an administrator and an academician. Our performance in national rankings is also a source of motivation. We are the only state university from West Bengal to rank 15 and featured in the top 20 in India Today, ranked top general universities in India 2025. No other university featured from West Bengal, any of the state-aided universities. The University of Burdwan also secured a 31st position among the top 75 state public universities in India, and it has been ranked by Outlook by protocol. We are one of only 4 universities from West Bengal to feature in this list after Jadavpur University, Calcutta University, and Kolani is the other one which ranked the 4th in order. Let me at this point share some data with you. This is actually a ritual. In the last 2 years, our faculty members have published more than 1,000 research papers. During this period, more than 235 books and book chapters have been published. In 2024, Stanford University published a list of top 2%, 1% and 0.5% of scientists in the world, and I take pride in stating that 17 of our faculty members made it to the list of 2% of the top scientists in the world. One of our microbiology alumni has recently won a meritorious fellowship, and in the recent past, our faculty members have filed 15 patents, of which 5 have been granted, including 3 since the last convocation in 2023. We have 132 research projects with funding support of nearly 18 crores from UGC, DST, ICSSR and ICMR. Since the last convocation, 878 students have signed for PhD programs. About 430 students will be conferred doctorate degree today, and 200 more are either pursuing their coursework or are about to register themselves for PhD in the program. More than 1,000 of our students have passed NET, SET and GET examinations in the last few years. This has opened doors to top research institutions like the Indian Institute of Science, which at one point Professor Burdwan used to head. More than 1,100 students have already obtained jobs with well-known organizations. Friends, this is not just success, it's a change. It's even more encouraging that many of our students are first generation learners from a wide range of backgrounds coming from interior of our district, many of whom are very poor. We are proud to say that the students from SC, ST, OBC and minority groups have a proper representation in our university. We have a very good balance here. Almost 6% of our students are from minority group. About 64.55% of our PG students are female. Our gender-sensitive academic environment, curriculum, financial and aid programs for women and women's active role in university governance prove our commitment to women's empowerment. Since, which is one of the dream of our Honorable Chief Minister, Madam Mamata Banerjee. Since the last convocation, 64 national and international seminars, conferences and special lectures have been organized. In the recent times, the university has hosted multiple international conferences in collaboration with prestigious global institutions. I have brought many of our alumnus from abroad, from the University of Chile, the University of San Diego, and they have come, they have delivered their university lectures as our guest. And both the phases of PARS program and the FIST, DST FIST program have been successfully completed. Visits by distinguished international scholars have significantly enriched our academic environment and it strengthened the global partnership. Many faculty members of this university are actively contributing to international policy forum, editorial boards and the research networks, reflecting the university's growing global presence and intellectually vibrant culture. At the University of Burdwan, we aim to provide more than just an academic experience. We are committed to creating a vibrant and inclusive community of learners, educators and innovators. Together, we work towards developing knowledge that will shape a brighter, more sustainable future for society and the world. Let us continue this legacy of excellence, supporting each other in making meaningful contributions to the betterment of the world around us, and in the process, take our university, our mother Burdwan University, to the journey of its success. During my tenure, we aligned our academic roadmap with NEP 2020, not as a formality, but as a commitment to future readiness. I am humbled that NAC appreciated these efforts as meaningful and strategic initiatives. I would also like to point out that our mission aligns closely with the vision of the National Education Policy 2020. The university also wants to implement a double measure system, which we already have implemented in the pioneering institutions like IITs at both undergraduate and postgraduate level. This is in line with the National Education Policy 2020, which aims to encourage interdisciplinary learning and give students a wider range of academic skills. We want to make sure that everyone has full academic and financial freedom, get top-notch teachers as faculty in the university, and encourage research that crosses disciplines and deals with global problems. Our goal is to improve the ratio of faculty to student in my 4 years of tenure as the Vice-Chancellor of this university. We are committed to an academic environment that is open, welcoming and full of academic excellence. Giving young faculty members seed money, approximately of the order of ₹3 lakh, is a big part of my plan. There will be at least 2 such grants each year to help early career researchers to start their own high impact projects. We are also willing to set aside money to upgrade and maintain cutting edge scientific tools that are already there in our research laboratories, but they need upgradation and they need annual maintenance. We are also willing to have modernizing campus, the planetarium, which at the moment is having some teething issues. We are moving forward with renewed emphasis on research, including global collaborations and the strengthening of industry institute partnerships. Our strategic planning comprises, among other things, plans for significant infrastructural expansion, including plans for an international the research center, as we strive to attract students from other states and abroad. New academic initiatives such as the Department of Art, Atmosphere, Ocean and Planetary Sciences, which is the need of the hour, need of the time, are being launched. We have also established the Center for Alumni Affairs and International Relations and the Center for Career Development to build global ties and enhance student employability, their vocational training and also their internship. The university also wants to set up a full disaster management and mitigation cell, which I have been planning to launch with the Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India, and also with the Department of Science and Technology, who will partially support us with all the training tools and the procedures needed to respond quickly and effectively to both natural and man-made disasters. This shows how important safety and preparedness are in towards world. I am sure we will receive support from ISRO. We will also receive support from the most pioneering institution in our country, the Indian Institute of Science, and also the other institutions like IITs and some of the important national centers. Research and academic excellence remain at the heart of our institutional priorities, but more importantly, we are building ecosystems through our Center for Innovation, Entrepreneurship and Skill Development, CIESD, to translate ideas into innovations and innovations into societal and industrial impact. Our faculty-led startups are a testament to this transformative journey. As a university located at the confluence of agricultural richness and industrial expansion, we have a unique opportunity to serve as a regional innovation and knowledge hub. Our strategic collaboration ranging from ISRO to international universities and the others are evidence of our global aspirations grounded in local relevance. We are also consciously building a green, inclusive and digitally empowered campus with initiatives like our sustainable environment, advanced IT infrastructure, and the gender responsive policies. We are fostering a learning space that is safe, modern, and sustainable. Above all, our focus remains on our students, on shaping not only their minds, but also their values, aspirations, and sense of purpose, whether through the competitive examination support, placement, readiness, or holistic development. We are ensuring that each student who walks out of the campus becomes an ambassador of knowledge, integrity, and transformation. Friends, I believe that a university must not just deliver education, it must lead the way for societal change, economic upliftment, and cultural resurgence. The University of Burdwan is ready to embrace this responsibility, and as the Vice-Chancellors, I reaffirm our collective commitment to the excellence, equity, and engagement under the guidance of our Honorable Chancellor and the Governor of West Bengal, the support from our Honorable Chief Minister and our Honorable Education Minister. Friends, it is a matter of great pride and responsibility for me to stand before you again as the Vice-Chancellor of this historic institution, this University of Burdwan. As we reflect on our glorious legacy, we also envision a future filled with promise, innovation, and impact. We stand at a critical juncture where our actions today must shape and the future of our higher education, not just our region, but for the nation in particular, and will serve for the world itself as a whole. Our university was founded with a progressive spirit, rooted in the ethos of inclusive and accessible education. As we move forward, our vision is to stretch our capabilities beyond conventional boundaries while leveraging our rich academic heritage, experienced faculty, and dynamic student base to embrace a truly global academic culture. Before I conclude, I'd like to say a few words for our graduating students and research scholars. Our young friends, this is your day. You are the ones who will carry on the legacy of our university as you go out into the world and face the real life situations. At this moment, I ask you to keep the values you have learned here, be honest, think critically, serve others, and dream big. There will be a lot of problems in the future, but there will also be a lot of opportunities. Not only should your journey be about your own success, but also about how much light you bring to our university and into other people's lives. The world does not just need more people who get things done. It also needs more responsible citizens, more caring leaders, and more creative thinkers. At this point, I would like to refer to two great minds, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and Swami Vivekananda. In his autobiography, An Indian Pilgrim, Netaji wrote about his own academic journey. I quote, "I actually acquired not wisdom, but intellectual discipline and a critical frame of mind. This honest look at things shows the difference between intellectual training and the deeper wisdom needed for life and leadership." Netaji believed that higher education in India should be more than just hard work, and it should also help students get wisdom and learn how to use in the real world. Swami Vivekananda's concept of education also aligns with the views of Netaji. It in fact enhances and enriches this viewpoint. After traveling through India and the West, he came to the conclusion that, I quote, "The only service to be done for our lower classes is to give them education to develop their lost individualities." He believed that education is the only way to restore India's poor people's dignity and pride. He passionately argued that education must build strength and self-belief. Swami Vivekananda thought that real education should go beyond test scores and job prospects. It should make people more aware of their spiritual well-being, give them the strength to face life's challenges with courage, and give them the willpower to act wisely but firmly. Netaji and Swamiji both wanted an education that does not just give students information but transforms them holistically. Finally, I conclude by thanking our Honorable Chancellor, who, because of unavoidable circumstances, could not come, but he authorized me to preside over the program and continue with it. Our Honorable Chief Minister, who has given us all sorts of support. Actually, we invited her to be the chief guest of this convocation, but she said that she will remain very busy because of several of her preoccupations, and if possible, she will send somebody to represent her. The Honorable Education Minister also helped us, and he keeps on helping us as and when we are in distress. And I call him at odd hours, and he gives his advice and a very weighty and very carefully thought of advices which help me at the times when we really need. I am also indebted to the respected Dr. Prithviraj, who is our special guest today, and he needs no mention. I already told you that he has been the Surgeon General of India, and he had also been a Vice-Chancellor of Kashi Vidyapith, Benares. I also thank our dedicated faculty, non-teaching staff and officers who have been relentlessly working for making this program a success, the administrative bodies, the alumni, and also the media people who have come, and they keep on bringing out our inner strength and sometimes our inner weakness also. They try to dig up the weakness and they put it out. it happens, and these also brings probably more advertisement. So all of you are here, friends, to help us, and you are standing by our side to make this convocation a great success. I also thank the parents for letting us take care of your child. You believed us, and you have given us the responsibility to nurture their talent, to make them a complete human being, a most mature and a holistic person. To our students, please go out to the world, friends. The world is waiting for you. Face the reality and make an everlasting difference. Please remember, you have to leave your footprint wherever you are going, because at the end of the day, it is what you have actually contributed that will make the difference, and that will be remembered. The world is waiting for all of you to go out and contribute. It's very important, and please do not forget this small Burdwan town where you spend 4 years, 5 years. Some of you have spent 2 years, some of you have spent 1 year, and some of you have spent even after PhD, you have done your postdoctoral fellowship also. Thank you all for joining us and make this ceremony a great success. Jai Hind. Namaskar.